the best part of having a channel where you could go back and connect the dots on what you said all these years and connect the dots forward, and it all makes sense in the end. Take a look at this one. You're gonna like this one, guys. So Zoran Mandami won't let you buy his food without government ID. What food are you? Well, what we've been trying to tell you guys, the federalization of food is coming. The federalization of food is on its way. And we've been telling you guys about this for years. And what is it being tied to? What ID does this man? What ID? What ID? Well, it goes back to a video we made. U.S. Real ID. You can unknowingly trigger a digital tripwire without committing a crime. So what does that mean, Mike? Well, here it is. U.S. Real ID will be tied to your food. Will be like right here. Food, everything will be tied to. And here we told you guys right here. Nanotech advancements. Companies like Hitachi develop a microplastic RFID chip. The U chip, I can't read that. It's a U chip there. Smaller than grains of sand. Smaller than a grain of sand. Woven invisibly into ID cards. And we've been warning you about these ID cards and how they're going to actually track everything you do, where you go, what institution. Because this Real ID is important, because if they have this infused information, you're going to need this ID with the tracked information to buy this man's food, the federalized food. You see how the pattern works. You see how they're going to go into, coining the term here, digital communism. Yes, you heard it here first. We're heading to digital communism is what it is. And this digital prison we've been warning you guys about. Now connect the dots even further. We told you. Federalization of food stores by 2030. Federalized food stores have arrived. Food price tracking system. Government-run food stores keeping families fed 4 years ago. Can't afford food? You are witnessing the creation of federalization of food and distribution. So we've been saying this for years. And like we said, they can print money, but they can't print food. And this is something we've been very vocal about here. And let's keep going. Federalization of food, city-run grocery stores coming to a city near you. And 25 cities to open free food stores, and federalization of food, Chicago and New York. So we've been warning you guys about this, and now to get this food, or this cheaper food, or free food, or whatever, there it is. You're gonna get this. Real U.S. Real ID. And that U.S. Real ID, it's travel. It even tracks you on traffic lights, toll booths, border crossings, retail stores, federal buildings. When was this? This was 2 years ago. How simply near a certain sensor, having certain behaviors like purchasing gold, attending protests, flying often. It tracks credit card debt, student loan debt, tax obligations, border and surveillance and departure alerts, surveillance trigger, triangle metaphor, Real IDs, the key, fusion centers. You see, I was calling them fusion centers. Is the brain. Fusion centers to me are the data centers they're creating. Fusion centers. RFID, nanotech tags, right, are the veins. Border tech and AI surveillance are the eyes. So the fusion centers were at that level right now with the data centers. That's the brain. And this is something we've been very, 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 very vocal about, because they're going to control everything that goes in your mouth. Mark my words.